Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Game Set Live. I am super excited about the video today. If you know me at all, and if you don't know me for very long, it doesn't take long to figure out that I love Star Wars and I love Legos. So what better combination than Star Wars Legos? Today, you've already told by the title, we're going to be building the Armored Assault Tank. It's set number 75283, and of course it includes the Ahsoka Clone Trooper with the Ahsoka patterned helmet, and also includes the most up-to-date Ahsoka Tano Lego minifigure, which of course both of those come from Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show, Season 7. So today we're going to do a quick time-lapse build, and then I'll wrap up the video with a review of the set itself and a close-up so you can get a really good look at those minifigures. So I know you didn't come here to listen to me talk, so let's get on with the build. First thing I want to go over with this looking at and reviewing the actual set is, first off, the functionality of this set is pretty amazing with this, the Armored Assault Tank. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. You may have noticed during the time lapse, you can lift this little hatch up, and there's a little, it's not the cockpit's up here, but just a little storage area for the droids. So that aspect is really cool. And then also up here, this little hatch is the cockpit where the droid will sit, and he fits there nicely. As you can see on the cover of the box, he just kind of chills up there. So there's that. And then the cannon on this thing's pretty amazing. It's not all too fancy, but just with what it is, I love it a lot. And of course it goes up and down, and the spin, the functionality of this top cannon is really amazing. It's very free spinning, which I think is great. It's not like some sets where it'll go click, 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 click. So I really like that aspect. And of course it spins all the way around very nicely. And then on the bottom of this set, it has those clear spacers, as you can see. And that really helps give it the hover aspect, which I really like. As you know from seeing these in the show, it just hovers. Not really, it doesn't really stick to the ground, but it's just enough off the ground to give it that look of hovering. And then of course, it does have the typical ejectors, the blaster ejectors out here, which you'll click right back here. I actually haven't done them yet. Let's see which direction they go. So you push it back, and it'll force that to shoot out. And then when you push it back in, that'll just go right back into its seated position. So just from the playability and the functionality, I really enjoy this set. And playability very high. You can have a great time with this set. Just the overall build of it is very nice. The size, I was pretty impressed with the size as I was building it. I wasn't sure how big it actually was going to get, but compared to the minifigure size, compared to the actual tank, it is pretty spot on. So I really like that aspect. All right, now let's move on to arguably the best part of this set is the minifigures. We'll start with these droids, pretty standard forest green droids. Nothing too crazy. I personally haven't seen these all over the place, but I don't know. It's just something different. I kind of like them. Now moving on to the most important minifigures here. And I do have my flash on just so you can see the immense detail of these sets. So we have the Ahsoka styled clone trooper helmet. Very cool. Let's pull this guy up here. Very cool. Really like that. So detailed. Nothing on the back of the helmet, but there is the standard clone trooper printings on the back. One thing they did do with these, and you'll see these in the 501st, is they did give them boot prints, which is very cool, I think. Let's zoom it in right. So just the overall detail with these sets is very nice with these figures. Now let's move on to Ahsoka. I have never personally seen an Ahsoka minifigure in a set before, but this being based on the Clone Wars and in her Mandalorian armor is awesome. Let's do a little spin around. You can see the printing on her back. Very nice. And of course, her arms are orange, because she was wearing a sleeveless uniform in the show. And her, I'm sure there's a specific name for him, but we'll call him her head or her hair piece is the thin rubber style. So it's not thick plastic. It does smudge pretty easily if you have a little bit of dirt on your fingers. So you'll want to make sure to be careful when you're handling that. One thing that I would have changed with this figure is given her the small lightsaber. If I'm remembering correctly, the lightsabers that Anakin gave her actually were like her originals, where one was long and one was shorter. So I think that would have been a really, really cool little tidbit just to have. That being said, give you guys a nice big look at it, both of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this build of the Armored Assault Tank with the Ahsoka Clone Trooper helmet and the Ahsoka minifigures and the Armored Assault Tank. I know I really enjoyed it. It was a really fun build. Just the overall build, 10 out of 10. For $40, you really can't beat it. So as soon as this gets back in stock, you better pick yours up because you don't know how much longer they're going to be in stock. So I know you may have noticed I have a handful of Legos out back that I haven't made any videos for. Obviously, they're already built. That being said, if you want to see a review of any of the sets that I already have, maybe a detailed look at it or anything like that, please leave a comment below. And any future builds, new builds that I have, I'll definitely be doing in this sort of format with the time lapse and review of these sets and the figures. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment below for any other sets you'd like to see reviewed or looked at. And thanks again for watching, guys. And remember to keep it live.